So here's a topic I've been seeing come up a lot, especially with the advent of ChatGPT. So some companies are wanting human written posts versus AI written posts for their blogs, for their companies, for a lot of the company's communications and all that. So is having human posts worth it? And what is the difference in value between an inexpensive AI blog post and a human written post? So yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. A lot of companies they've been looking for writers or looking for human writers and not AI content. So what's the difference between AI and human written content? So AI written content is going to be a lot less expensive, right? And for some purposes, it's really going to get the job done. It makes writing very easy to generate, and you can guide it with prompts and get it more specific. The more skilled you're getting with the AI writing, the better it's going to be. But you have to be giving it feedback along the way and to make the decision. So there's still a human driving that and setting it up in the beginning. But just to see what, this is a new thing since there's so much AI content on the internet. I went ahead and put together just a purely human written post, and by human I mean I wrote it. And I just want to kind of see how it does, and if people can tell the difference between it, if it starts to gain traction in the search results, and if it's the kind of thing that's profitable, and how to put a price on AI written versus human written content. And so one of the things I found on the internet was I found something called AI detector, which is something that you can look for to see if content is written from AI or from human. Of course, remember when you're seeing AI content, someone is actually writing prompts for this, and there's actually a human making a lot of decisions for that AI to actually write it. But yeah, I thought this was very interesting, and apparently one of the things, and now that this is something the way that it's written, of course, just like when people tried to manipulate Google search results, people probably will change the way that things are written, and there'll have to be new detection methods. But we're in the beginning ages of the AI search, and so one of the things that the human versus AI system looks for is what they call a bustiness within the text. And apparently, basically humans write short sentences and long sentences, and AI is just a little bit more consistent on that. So I went ahead and wrote this whole article out, and if you're reading this within my blog, you can see the article. And in fact, I put a AI generated article in that I knew I used AI to generate, and it said that it was 9% human edited. And I'm wondering if those are edits I made in there to just format it, or if it just thought some of the AI was human. And of course, I put some guidance to write that article and some source documents. But yeah, that same article would have taken thousands of hours of research to put together. And with good sources and all that, I was able to do it pretty quickly. So then I wrote this article that I'm making this video about, and I put it in there, and it said it was 2.59% AI to GPT written. And so yeah, it's pretty accurate this way. We'll see. Obviously, AI is ever changing, but right now this tool is pretty accurate to see if it's a human or an AI writing the article. Now, are people reading articles like this algorithm to check if it's human or not? I don't really think so. But my best guess on this issue is that there's going to be a time and a place for AI, and that there'll be some times where it's really optimal to go with this. To go with AI, and then there's also going to be many questions and many options that people aren't really asking these questions themselves. I went to a Bible study last week, and in the book of Luke, there's a time where Jesus speaks to the people in his that he's speaking to. I think it was with John the Baptist or something like that. and he says, "Unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God, but to others, and I talk in parables, that seeing they may not see, and hearing they may not understand." So there's got to be something to our humanity that exists within these blog posts, and it's why each person has some level of uniqueness, and why certain skills tend to come easier to certain people than they do to others. And so we have our environment, we have our family upbringing, and we have our daily habits that we put forth to form, and yeah, so there must be someone else involved with that as well. So to answer this topic, does human writing help with blogs that need sales? We're at the starting point of AI. I would like to believe that the answer is yes, and that AI just can help with large implementations and allow us to take our human skills and multiply them. But then we're also going to have to put our own touch. And when we're writing things ourselves without these tools, there's a nuance that really makes a difference sometimes. And there have always been people that do things really well just naturally, and that's just how it is. To make this really concise, I believe that even with the most high-powered AI, humans will still have an upper hand. God bless. But by the way, when I plugged this into the Zero GPT, it gave this 2.84 AI score, and the only part it thought was AI was from the Bible quote. So I thought that was interesting. I wonder if it was just the way it was generated on there. And there was a bunch of different versions, because there's so many versions of the Bible. So I just thought it was interesting. And yeah, this is completely off topic from my other blog posts, but I think it's something that's becoming increasingly important as we start to use these types of tools. Yeah, just to see, what's the human aspect of it, and what's the AI aspect of it, and how can we use this tool as to grow businesses, and where do we need someone to go in, and what are the new types of jobs that are going to be available in this new technological world.